mean, Switzerland is pretty much shut down.
Hi guys, it's Mattiace, and in today's video we'll be having a look at some of the longer runs I've had playing the support class. We're starting off here on Argon Forest. I'm using the Burton LMR, and we're trying to push on the left side flank because we just want to play it aggressively, try to make sure that our team captures C as soon as possible or capture it back because the enemies started off getting the upper hand here. But instead of just pushing straight to C, we want to make sure that we can take out the enemies that will prevent our teammates from capturing it. Now the people that are up here on the other side of this train cart, they have a perfect view on the capture point of C, and as long as we can prevent the enemies from holding that position, our teammates can easily capture the C flag. Now in most situations it is a lot harder to do than here. I'm in the stronger team with an experienced squad, and as much as that should make the game more interesting, it can many times have the very opposite effect. Now, many people describe the LMR as the automatico for the support class. The way you will use it when you use it against infantry is basically the same way that you use an automatico trench. Yeah, I'm sure you noticed, but yes, I am using the trench. So now after we captured C, it's time to capture Bravo, and I'm basically using the same strategy here. Instead of going straight for the flag, I'm flanking around, making sure that I could probably cut off and even shoot some of the enemies from behind if they try to defend Bravo. Now, based on the time that I've been playing on this map, I expect a lot more resistance here on the left side, but I can't see a single enemy, so I just push towards the Bravo flag. And if it wasn't for the fact that I thought I had smoke instead of that incendiary grenade, I would have been at the B flag right away, and I would be able to capture it with my teammates. But now, because of that incendiary grenade, I am late to the party, and we're already swarming it. From a tactical or strategical point of view, there's really no point for me to go to B other than to just get easy points, of course. So instead, I do another flank, trying to get behind some of the people that are defending Bravo. And you look at this, huh? I'm dropping a limpet charge. You didn't expect that in this video, huh? So yeah, to a lot of players, the Burton LMR is their favorite. To me, I prefer, I don't know, there are quite a number of LMGs that I prefer over the Burton. But yeah, every once in a while, it's fun to change things up. So next up here, we're replacing the Burton LMR for the Shosha. And this weapon I've used quite a lot more. Many people expected this one to be my next 100 service star weapon, and it might still be. I don't know, we'll see if we get to that. Now this particular part of the map, pushing to the D flag if your enemies are being pushed back to E. This can be a very, very frustrating and very, very difficult part of the map, since you're pushing against a team that has the high ground and you're gonna be forced to run quite a lot in the open. There's no real cover here, and if the enemies also has experienced tankers, then this could be almost impossible. And one of the ways that I've realized that you should do in this situation, especially when your team is a bit weaker than the enemies, is that you can't just rush it. You really have to pick the right moment. And you really have to make sure that you have both of those smoke grenades loaded, and they have to be used at the right place at the right time. Otherwise, getting to that D flag might be impossible. There are other alternatives, of course. There are several vehicles that can be used. But as an infantry player, if this is how you play it, I would say that smoke is one of the most important tools that you have at your disposal.
Take the ammo!
Take the ammo! Oh, there was a guy.
I can see an enemy scout! That ammo's for you!
Oh, tank!
There! Ammunition!
Now from this position, it is most likely that the enemies are going to push out of the behemoth and slightly to the left of us to get up on that kind of high ground plateau-ish looking over E. Now there might already be a lot of people behind that, to the left of where I have my ammo, to the left of the behemoth. But we can't really tell, we can't really know for sure. But based on probability, that's why I throw that second nade here. Because notice how the smoke is on my left side, where it's most likely that some of the enemies are going to be, aside from the ones that are taking cover from the behemoth. And there you see it, they actually have their tank in exactly that position. Now maybe it was the smoke that saved us, maybe not, we'll never know. But that is how I use smoke in these kinds of situations where we need to cover a bit of ground.
Enemy medic, something. Ammo, pick it up.
Ah, this is slow push.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo. So it's time for some bar gameplay, and now we're gonna be focusing more on PTFO gameplay actually. I'm going to be not only attacking C here, but mostly actually I'm trying to defend it. As you can tell, there are more enemies here than there are teammates, so we are slowly losing it. And I just want to desperately kill all of these people here, not because I'm a murdering psychopath, but because, well, I just like killing people in games. In games, guys. You know what I mean. So yeah, just dropping a friendly limpet charge, deal a little bit of damage, and as it looks right now, it's a bit of a lost cause, this C flag, but some of my teammates are actually spawning in, or at least some of my squad mates are, and we're gonna try to take this back. It's funny, I'm basically just staying within the same 5, maybe 10 meters here, and yeah, many times this is what PTFO kind of gameplay looks like. I have a relatively good position here. I can take cover behind this wall. Because of this staircase here, I know that this wall is not going to be destructible. So this is actual proper cover. And with the help of the smoke, and now also with the help of my teammates, we actually did take this flag back. So yeah, hope you will enjoy the rest of the video, and I want to say big thanks for watching. Yeah.
I'm still in the queue.
Ouch. Well, I took C anyway.
Have you tried that workaround? Or
Have I tried what?
Warzone? That workaround to speed up the download.
I don't know what is the workaround.
You need to select US server and then
Yeah, I've tried.
and set 300 and then let it download.
Oh, that's the one. Yeah. No, I didn't try that. How did that work
That's
again?
how I downloaded the game. Yeah.
Did it work this time around also?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have to do that.
Yeah, it was slow for me, like 2 or 3 megabits per second, but it was still good enough to download.
Also, you got three. What did you get? 2 or 3 megabits per second? 9 gigs, and we're talking about hours.
Aha, mühimmat. Aha, sana mühimmat.
Yeah, they still have some problems. I'm getting some errors, but
Şu mühimmat senin. Aha, ne içinde sis bombası. Sis bombası fırlatıyorum. Dikkat eyleyin.
We have taken objective butter.
Oh, did they join? I did. Yeah, we're the same team. See if you kick someone.
Yeah.
Bu mühimmat sana. Aha biraz mühimmat. Bu mühimmat sana.
Oh, bar service star.
Biraz mühimmat. Al bakalım.
We control all objectives.
Oh,
Prendi! Munizioni!
How did I get that kill? Oh!
We have taken objective George.
Oh. Is there a plane coming in? $13 damage. $6 damage.